Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world, considering the number of native speakers. As you can see here, talking about people who learn Spanish, the British Council admits that Spanish is the most important language for the future. And in the USA, the American Council offers Spanish as a second language in an 88% of their schools. So I think it places Spanish as in a privileged position within the linguistic community. Okay, in those countries where English is the official language, it's true that Spanish is considering the first foreign language. Okay, another thing is from the touristic, let's say, point of view. Spanish is the second favorite destination on holiday after France. And as you can see, Mexico is the 7th. So it means that there are 2 Spanish-speaking countries among the most touristic places. Why do we think that happens? Why is that? Okay, number one, we are going to talk about the history a little bit of my country. So historically, it has been the most influential country in Europe. In times of Philip II, as you can see, this is the map that I'm showing you now, the whole kingdom included Spain, Portugal, as you can see, okay, England, Ireland, Naples and Sicily in Italy, the Netherlands, South America, and the Philippine Islands. When the king married the Queen of Portugal, more areas, the ones that are in green, yellowish, okay, they got back to us.
Stop you for a while just to know if the screen sharing is being seen with others, because I am unable to see the screen. Neha, Archana, are you able to see the screen, the share screen?
Sir, me too unable to see the screen.
No, sir.
No,
sir.
I'm not able to see, sir.
No, we are unable to see your screen, Raquel, so you have to try to share once again.
Okay, I will try. Let's see.
Sir, we are unable to see, sir.
Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Now.
Okay, now?
Now, yes, perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank
no
you so
problem.
much, ma'am.
Okay, so as you can see again, yeah, Mandarin is the first language spoken by native speakers in the world, and Spanish is the second. You are fourth, so it's a good position too. Okay, I was also talking about the people learning Spanish in the world. So, and the USA offering in a more than an 80% of the schools the possibility to study Spanish as a second language. In the case of the UK, considering the population, it's also a very important number, an important figure. So Spanish is becoming more and more important, especially talking about the future and the connection and the relationship that we are establishing among different countries, not just in Europe, but all around the world. So I was also here, the map. I was telling you that in times of Philip II, the Kingdom of Spain coped with a lot of countries. It was huge. As you can see, yes, it was Spain, Portugal, England and Ireland, Italy, Naples and Sicily, the Netherlands, South America, and part of Central America, and the Philippine Islands. When the king married the Queen of Portugal, then the other parts that you can see in green yellowish color, they became annexed to our kingdom too. So it has been very important and influential. Okay. Another thing is that for many years, Spain has been the country of the 3 cultures, where Catholics, Muslims, and Jewish were able to live in harmony for many years together. Actually, it is easy to find churches, mosques, and synagogues very close to each other, especially in the center of the peninsula. Okay, and coping and covering all architectural styles too, because they become from very different origins, and it's kind of shocking to a certain extent, but at the same time it's very peculiar seeing them all together next to each other. Okay, another reason why it is important is because of the vast variety of food, music, dances, traditional costumes, people. All of them are sharing the same warmth because we are very welcoming, friendly, and for you, a little too touchy, because we kiss, we hug all the time. So maybe for other cultures, it's like, whoosh, yeah, but it means that we are warm people and that we welcome everybody to our country. Okay, also we have very influential people who were Nobel Prizes coming from different parts of, when I'm talking about Spanish, of course I include South America too, and all the Spanish-spoken countries. So we have 2 Nobel Prizes of Medicine, 6 Nobel of Literature, who were very influential and spread our culture all over the planet. But it is also true that nowadays, of course, they are a little bit, if we take a look at the dates, kind of old. So now we are going to talk about influential people in this very moment. And we have, well, famous people that I suppose that you know. I don't know that in India you follow football, but in Europe is the king, is sport number 1. So we can see Lionel Messi, yes, on the left at the top, and then down. Do you know the name of that football player? Any ideas? Okay, he's Sergio Ramos, another influential sport person in this moment. Then on the right, we have singers, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, who was very famous because she created the song for the World Cup of Football when it was in South Africa. So I do believe that Spanish, it's an important language and that it's worth sharing it with you. Another thing, to finish, in reality, is that one of the most translated books in history, after the Holy Bible, that is the first one, of course, and The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, is 100 Years of Solitude by the Colombian writer Gabriel García Márquez. So don't you find it interesting? Thank you.